Greetings, welcome to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Last episode we did another Firewalker mission. We found out what happened to Dr. Case and Oloy. It didn't end well for them. Then we caught a distress call and we managed to save a Quarian who crashed on a planet in the middle of some Varen. She was the only survivor of her crew. So today, I think we're gonna maybe go do some shopping for an assault rifle. I think there's an assault rifle, the Madoc, or something like that. And I think it's either on the Citadel or on Omega. And then I think we're gonna go after Tali. But for now, let's see if we have any messages maybe.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, thanks, Kelly. So, the Siniad, thank you. From Captain Isin Mal Vas Idena. Commander Shepard, please accept my sincere appreciation for your efforts in locating the wreckage of the Siniad. The ship has a storied history with both the migrant fleet and Cerberus, and we are pleased to know that her wreckage can be salvaged by my people. In finding and stabilizing Lieutenant Forzan, you have returned to the flotilla one of her newest and most honored heroes. Your efforts in furthering the Quarian search for a new homeworld will be remembered. Okay. Let's mark it as read. And I guess that was the only message. Okay, I don't think we need to talk to anyone. Joker, there's Jacob. We talked to Jacob and Morden. Randa, Garrus, Samara, Thane, Kasumi, Jack, Grant, Zaid. I don't think they have anything new. Let's just see where we are right now. Pamyat, right. We did all of this system except the mass relay system. Bofros. A rock and ice planet, Bofros is home to a scientific curiosity. Evidence of a primate-like spacefaring civilization was found frozen in its equatorial ice, ranging from melted fragments of metal to preserved remains of the creatures still wearing suits for extravehicular activity. Further exploration revealed that their habitation centers were vaporized by orbital bombardments from railgun-like weapons hitting with a force of approximately 120 kilotons of TNT. Well, we know who that was. Only those that fled or happened to be away from the habitats were preserved in the ice where they died of asphyxiation. Damn. This unknown species did not come from Asteria, but scientific teams are looking for evidence that they visited there. It is difficult to believe they would colonize a frozen rock like Bofros and ignore a lush garden world. Their world of origin is also a mystery. Alliance Bulletin: Geth have been encountered in the Hekate System. All civilian traffic is prohibited.
Probe launched.
Okay. Next planet is a gas giant. Triodia, a modestly sized gas giant with an icy core. Triodia's hydrogen and methane atmosphere gives it a bluish color. It has 14 moons named after Asari virtues. Alliance Bulletin: Geth have been encountered in the Hekate System. Okay. I guess it's for all the planets.
Probe launched.
Next. Care. A dry, desolate planet, Care is temperate but supports little life about the microscopic level. Its Earth-like temperatures and gravity make it an appealing place to build habitation, hideaways, attracting Batarian slavers and criminals who can't afford more luxurious safe houses on other planets. Its forgiving nitrogen-helium atmosphere makes EVAs possible with a minimal amount of equipment. A breathing mask and a warm clothing is usually sufficient. Mining and other legitimate activities are few and far between on Care. The planet's crust is largely free of precious metals, instead producing kilometers upon kilometers of dolomitic limestone, calcite, and gypsum. Alliance Bulletin: right. The same as everywhere else.
Probe away.
So that's 100% on this system and on this Hades Nexus thing. Cluster. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna stop by Omega, see if that's where that weapon was. From what I remember, it was that Quarian kid had it. Okay.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Well, we could talk to her, but we're not gonna do it now, right? These two.
Shepherd Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location. Under Admiral Hackett's orders, money raised from wedding fees goes to funds.
So is it gonna be... Where is that kid? Or is it Harriet?
The council offered its sympathy, but
Visor, ordnance packs. The Black Storm. I think it was the kid.
Vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni.
Weapon damage. Melee damage. Storm speed.
The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The council has pledged a full investigation.
Maybe we should get the weapon damage one. There it is, the M96 Maddock. Medium range semi-automatic rifle effective against armor, shields, and barriers. Upgrades the Avenger. Okay. So it's rifle low heat production and sniper rifle punch. Though it does not have a sniper rifle's precision scope, marksmen favor its increased power over that of an assault rifle to bring down hardened targets. I think this is gonna be good for me and maybe even Garrus or Zaid here. They're kind of snipers too. Okay, well, we're not gonna talk to Arya. Instead, we're just gonna go back to the Normandy and I guess we'll go after Tali. Alright, we're back, so let's see. where Tali is. She is gonna be in the far rim here. On Haestrom, but there's another planet here and a star. Gotha. A dwarf planet, Gotha has a pressure cooker atmosphere that brings its surface temperature to a scorching level. Carbon dioxide and ethane are plentiful in the planet's hazy atmosphere. There has been some speculation in the mining community about whether all of the precious metals were mined by the Quarians before they fled the system some 3 centuries ago. Rumors abound that anyone who could brave the Geth in the system could find loads of naturally occurring diamond on Gotha, but this is likely just a starship legend. Travel advisory: Gotha is in Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Luckily, we have a stealth ship.
Probe away.
Okay, 33%. There's something else? Maybe in the asteroid belt. Oh, there's a gas giant, okay. Charum. Once a starship refueling station for the Quarians, Charum has expanded under Geth rule. Thousands of orbital platforms surround the planet and its many moons, refining helium into helium-3. A vast Geth fleet comes and goes between Charum and Haestrom, preventing all but the most stealthy of spy drones from discovering any information about it. Current estimates place the Geth fleet numbers between 5,000 and 10,000 ships, with unknown levels of armament. Travel advisory: most intelligence estimates state that approaching Charum is tantamount to suicide. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Okay, population 250,000, 500,000 platforms. Colony occupied in 1895. Largest station, Hell's Hive. Great.
Launching probe.
Maybe we shouldn't be poking around here. But need those minerals and metals. So, Haestrom, formerly a Quarian colony, Haestrom was established to observe the phenomena on Dholen, the system's parent star. Dholen appeared to be unstable with a high possibility of erupting prematurely into a red giant. Haestrom was lost to the Geth in 1896 CE. Soon after, all communications from the planet and its attendant space stations ceased. The Geth have shown no signs of treating Dholen as a threat over the past 3 centuries, other than establishing several space stations near it. Dholen's magnetic eruptions and solar output overwhelm most communications near it, and it is unclear how the Geth have compensated. Today, spy probe scans indicate extensive orbital construction around Haestrom, housing thousands of Geth platforms and an unknown number of Geth software mines. It is not known how many Geth are on the planet's surface. Spy probes face interference from Dholen, making remote scanning difficult. Resource estimations based on Geth mining, refining, and fabricating practices suggest that the planet has at least 20 more years of use before it is exhausted. Intelligence experts speculate that the Geth have not exploited all of their resources because they wish to keep some in reserve for repairs. Travel advisory: Haestrom is a Geth stronghold. Military spy drones using cutting-edge stealth technology are the only vehicles that have returned unharmed from Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Can we can't even scan it. Okay, maybe, let's take Garrus, I think, for the overload and the weapon damage, and I'm thinking Miranda again because she has both biotic and tech. Let's give her a different armor since she has a different outfit. Okay, let me... So let's try this weapon out. And maybe, well, the arc projected could work here because we have Geth. Garrus, you can get the Madoc heavy rifle too. And you can keep the Viper. Miranda, you're okay. Wow. They just...
Shepard, our data indicates that Tali is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable Geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Haestrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
Okay, so we catch on fire. That's not good. Got some Codex. So let's read Dossier Tali. Tali Zora Vasnima, expert in combat tech, systems hacking, strong engineering background, familiar with Normandy. Formerly listed as Tali Zora Naraya, the Quarian engineer earned her adult name after helping Shepard defeat Saren 2 years ago. Tali is currently on a classified assignment for the Migrant Fleet, Admiralty Board on Haestrom, deep in Geth-controlled space. Search through the ruins for Tali, but stay out of sunlight and avoid Geth attacks. Roger that. We don't have any points. Let's see. Garrus, you can keep snipers for now. You can switch.
Right away!
Because Geth usually have shields. This is gonna fry our shields. Damn. Luckily I have a lot of shields on this armor.
I'm having serious issues with my shields.
We need to stay out of the sunlight.
Got it. Where are you guys anyway? Okay. You all have brand new outfits.
Emergency login. The Geth are here. I've stayed to buy the others time. Anyone who gets this, find Tali Zora. She and that data are all that matters. Kill us alive.
Okay. Oh, they're dead. Got some salvage.
Emergency log entry. The Geth are here. I've stayed to buy the others time. Anyone who gets this, find Tali Zora. She and that data are all that matters. Kill us alive.
Gate controls. There we go.
Incoming dropship.
Uh-oh.
We've been...
Going to cover!
Crap. That's not great cover.
Heading to cover.
Yes!
I love
Me too. Got another one over there.
This should scramble their systems.
Really? You overloaded me? Try again, Miranda. Let me just drain some shields.
Scoped and drop!
Affirmative.
Okay.
On your 6.
Right behind you.
Do we have more? Big buildings here. Okay, there's nothing. Crap, there's still Geth. Miranda, where are you?
I'm on it.
Be right there.
I'm hearing someone, but... Aha. Okay. Garrus.
We should find an alternate path. We're roasting out here.
Nobody told you to stay there. Miranda, that's not... What are you doing?
I love this rifle.
Taking cover! Going to cover!
Your shields are gone, Miranda. Yeah, we definitely needed to go maybe up there.
I love it.
Here we go!
Yeah, the precision is nice on this. What? Garrus, you're down? Okay.
With you!
New tactic.
On my way.
We're gonna go up here.
With you. Going to cover!
I'm on it.
This will put them down. Affirmative.
Can't hack anyone. For some reason, they're too far away, maybe.
There we go!
Well, I hacked him when he was gone. Garrus, you're in the sun over there.
Heading to cover.
Enemy down!
Okay. Are we clear? Guess we could have come up through here.
Going now.
Whoa, my shield.
Enemy down!
Miranda, that's not cover.
Understood!
On your 6.
Be right there.
Okay, are we done here? No.
This is valuable.
Heavy pistol damage. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, let's go back up there. We're gonna fry here.
Affirmative!
Well, you're the only one left. Okay then.
Affirmative.
Okay, I think that's all of them.
I'm with you.
With you.
There's iridium. Hope we didn't miss anything in this sun. Okay. Anything over there? I hear something.
You got it!
Moving to cover.
She the only one left. Can't quick save. Oh.
On my way!
On my way.
Right behind you.
Break. Up 1, this is Squad Leader Kelrigger. Do you copy? The Geth sent a dropship towards Up 2. Tali's orders secure, but we need backup. Conquered up here. Can you send support?
Tempest SMG. Okay. So we got the Tempest. We already have it equipped. I'll stick with the assault rifle. Miranda, you can use it. Okay, what's this? Quarian radio.
Up 1, this is Squad Leader Kelrigger. Come in. Over.
I'm here to help.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. Can we provide assistance?
Patch your radio into Channel 617 Theta. We were on a stealth mission. High risk. We found what we were after. The Geth found us. They've got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
Quarian numbers.
What's the status of your team? How many of you are left?
We were a small squad, dozen Marines plus the science team. We're down to half strength now. Made the synthetic bastards pay for it, though.
Okay. So what's this Quarian mission about?
What brought you this deep into Geth-controlled space?
You're asking the wrong person, Shepard. I just point and shoot. Something about the sun. It's going bad faster than it should. Some kind of energy problem.
Alright. Geth arrival.
Any idea where the Geth came from?
One of their patrol ships found us. Dropships started raining Geth down on our heads before we could get off-world. Systems under Geth control. We knew they made planetary sweeps periodically. We hoped going low emissions would hide us.
Are more on the way.
Do we have to worry about the Geth sending in reinforcements?
I don't think so. Their patrol ship hasn't lifted off again. The radiation blocks all off-world communication.
So what's your current status?
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries our shields all to hell. We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left Tali at a secure shelter that doubled back to hold the choke point. Getting Tali out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep them off you.
Is she still alive?
You've got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get here, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect Tali. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
You're willing to die.
You're gonna throw your life away for research?
Negative. I give my life for the migrant fleet, all the difference in the world. I'm no tech expert, Shepard. I'm a Marine. They tell me to shoot. I shoot. They said to protect Tali and the data. You get them out safe. I've done my job.
Okay then, stay where you are.
Hold position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in.
Damn. Well, they're done.
Crap, doorway's blocked. Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
Roger that.
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges the Quarian commander mentioned.
Put it on my radar.
Done. You will need both sets of charges to clear the rubble.
Okay then. Got work to do.
Heading to cover!
Understood.
They've seen us.
Oh, big boy.
I've got
Enemy down.
Cloaked big boy. That my... I forgot about my drone.
Scoped and drop!
Perfect. Found that one.
Okay. You guys good over there?
Understood.
I'm with you.
So we got two places.
Heading to cover.
Heading to cover.
Enemies in front. One less.
One less to worry about. Never saw me coming.
Okay. What are you guys doing? That's my spot. Is there anything over here? Just a truck. Oh, company. They have Omni tools.
Heading to cover.
Moving to cover.
Perfect.
Let me drain your shields.
Block's hostile. Look sharp.
Going to cover. Enemy down.
One less to worry about.
Okay, you got him before me.
I'm on it.
Right behind you.
Tali's journal.
We need a core sample to get a timeline on the rate of radiation increase, but our equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
You remember that? Found a charge. Anything else around? Some Medigel. What about up here? No? Ah,
I'm on it. There we go.
I got it.
what are you doing here? You're with us. This is the right team for the job. Maybe too much tech. Okay, there was nothing else. More Geth. Aha.
Enemy down. Understood.
Affirmative.
On our left.
We got more here.
Going to ground.
Miranda.
Perp. There we go. I love this. Never saw me coming.
Understood.
There's a bridge up there. Maybe Garrus could do some damage from up here. There's a journal. So what do you say, Garrus?
It's next to impossible to get accurate solar measurements. The radiation keeps burning out our equipment. This sun shouldn't be like this. It was stable a few hundred years ago. Stars don't die that quickly.
Yeah, so this probably had to do with the end, the original ending for Mass Effect. But unfortunately we don't have that.
Yeah, lost shield.
Shutters control. I mean, do we want to open them? Why? Okay, we're through. More iridium. So these are Quarian buildings, right? From their colony.
Taking cover.
Whoa. Hello.
Heading to cover.
Compromised.
Right in the face, that guy. Miranda, who told you to go there?
Taking too much fire. If we head to the left, we can flank them.
Not a bad idea.
Affirmative.
With you.
Commander Garrus.
I'm on it.
Right behind you. Taking cover.
Going to ground.
Where is it?
We've been spotted.
They're down there. Should we go down or wait for them? I mean, they can't come here for some reason. If we take the bridge, it's gonna burn our shields. Let's just go down there.
You got it.
Be right there.
Heading to cover.
Switch up.
Affirmative.
They all gathered here.
On your six.
With you.
6. I think we're done, Garrus. Okay. We should be able to blow this up.
This should do it. I recommend we move clear.
Don't tell me twice. If we would have been in the red zone, did we die? Hello. Goodbye. We got...
These buildings are Quarian. This colony predates the Geth uprising.
Why would the Quarians come here? Whatever they're after, I hope it's worth it.
Oh, they got drinks and food. A door.
Tali's order to base camp. Come in, base camp.
Oh, Tali's here. We have a sniper. Salvage. The big boy.
This should come in handy.
Assault rifle damage. More salvage. Tali's journal.
Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space. Walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here.
Well, surprise.
Tali's order to base camp. Come in, base camp. Tali's order to base camp. Come in, base camp.
Okay, 6,000 credits. We don't need the weapons locker.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Well, no one but me.
Tali, it's Shepard. I'm sorry. Everyone here is dead. Any survivors must have fallen back.
We knew this mission was high risk. Damn it. And what are you doing here, Shepard? We're in the middle of Geth space.
Well, I came to help and to recruit you.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Call Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
Okay, so what's this research?
What's this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
Using the Normandy.
Would it help if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
So what about the other Quarians?
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them firing at the Geth outside.
Well, they're not gonna be alive for much longer. This door is locked.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth and the console is damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
Okay, go get Tali. What else? More Paragon. But before we go get Tali,
All targets eliminated!
I think we're gonna read some Codex for the rest of this episode. Do we have any more secondary? No, just about arrival. So how about we do some of these primary ones? Organizations we left off with.
Immediately following the
Eclipse.
Brainchild of Asari Commando Jonas Sideris, Eclipse was incorporated as a proactive security company. Influenced by Asari and Solarian military doctrine, Eclipse specializes in sabotage, assassination, and personal and organizational security. Although Citadel governments regard the corporation with suspicion, it's embraced in the Skillian Verge and Terminus systems. Early on, Sideris sought government contracts to establish market share against the better-established Blue Suns. Her agency scored a galactic PR coup by retaking several space stations captured by the Anhur People's Liberation Army and neutralizing its leaders. A victory Eclipse's marketing department never ceases trumpeting. Based on Omega Station, Eclipse controls nearly 20% of the asteroid's real estate. Its services range from mech repair to open warfare, although assassination is reserved for meeting wider, longer-term company goals. For instance, preemptive strikes against pirates, rather than murdering spouses for insurance money. Despite numerous reports, Eclipse denies sabotaging or kidnapping business rivals.
Okay. Well, I mean, why would you say you did it? I like their logo more than the Blue Suns, the E on the Eclipse, and their colors. So the Blood Pack.
Originally a small Terminus Systems Vorcha gang, the Blood Pack was transformed into a legion by visionary Krogan battlemaster Gunnar Rang. Exiled for striking a female in anger, Rang obsessed over reclaiming his lost status. Leading the Vorcha Pack as a pirate crew, Rang cultivated recruits and infamy for a decade before incorporating his fighters as a security company across the Skillian Verge. His notoriety ensured his initial public offering for investors made him rich beyond most Krogans' dreams. Rang returned triumphantly to his clan, rallying elders, Krogan hordes, and their firepower and biotic support toward professional violence in the Terminus systems. Banned from Citadel space, the Blood Pack bribes its way through spaceports into armed conflicts across the galaxy. Priding themselves for accepting otherwise untouchable contracts, the Blood Pack rejects bodyguarding and security in favor of cases requiring minimal oversight and maximal violence.
Of course, I mean, they're Krogan. They don't need, like, soft jobs. So, planets. What do we have? Weapons and equipment, ships and vehicles, and planets and locations.
Freedom's Progress colony was once... Before the Geth revolt 300 years ago, the Quarians colonized Haestrom to study the mysterious instability of its sun, which threatened premature eruption into a red giant. As a scientific outpost of minimal military value, Haestrom was ill-equipped to repel Geth forces during the insurrection and fell quickly under their control. Captured Geth planetary survey data indicates that despite sustaining damage during the war, Haestrom's architecture remains as it was 300 years ago, preserving a Quarian architectural style that no longer exists anywhere else in the galaxy. Because Haestrom's sun has overwhelmed the planet's protective magnetosphere, humans foolhardy enough to venture into Geth-controlled Haestrom must exercise extreme caution. Minutes of radiation exposure will overload shields, and hours of exposure will kill. Furthermore, solar output renders surface-to-orbit communication nearly impossible.
Okay, well, I mean, the Geth don't really need buildings, so they don't really need to destroy them either. I wonder if they kept them because of the Quarians. Let's see, Horizon.
A typical Terminus colony possessing minimal tourist value, Horizon promises substantial economic opportunity, especially in providing new products for humans and supplying the Turian hierarchy. Surveyed 18 years ago, Horizon received pilot habitation 4 years later. The colony proper is now 8 years old. Blessed with verdant forests and abundant fresh water, Horizon maintains a colonial culture that thrives as a refuge from the increasing restrictions of Citadel-governed society. Horizon has attracted numerous dissidents, marginal people, and fringe dwellers from across Alliance space.
Interesting, so it's providing new products for humans and supplying the Turian hierarchy, okay? I thought like the Turians' food was different from ours. Maybe it's different kind of supplies, I don't know.
A regional hub of Asari commerce awash in riches, Ilium is infamous for its abusive labor practices and legalization of nearly everything except murder. As such, Ilium is the preferred production site for weapons and pharmaceuticals that would be illegal nearly everywhere else, made even more lucrative by legal indentured servitude. Among the biotics-related pharmaceutical producers is the Dantius Corporation, a rising star in galactic commerce. Despite the dangers of its products, Ilium is renowned for glamour, luxury, and safety, provided by near-total surveillance, making it a favored tourist destination. Countless celebrities maintain palatial estates on Ilium and in its capital Nos Astra. The sole obstacle to business on Ilium is its extensive bureaucracy, tolerated only for its provision of security. Regardless of the character of its economy, Ilium's self-congratulatory media exalts its own society with the provincial arrogance of new money, glorifying in sexiest CEOs and 10 richest residents lists.
I mean, of course, it's gonna be celebrities and rich people because they can do whatever they want here with the money and it's all legal. Okay, well, I think this is gonna be enough for today. Next episode, we're gonna push forward and try to find Tali. But for now, thank you for watching and farewell.